What's up, guys? This is Kinggoken, and I want to welcome you to my brand new series right here on my YouTube channel, which I'm going to call Kinggoken Talks. And in this commentary series, I'll be talking about things that interest me, like video games, movies, TV shows, manga, anime, stuff like that. And the reason why I'm making this is so that you guys can, get to learn more about me, because some of you guys may just know me as that guy who does tournaments on YouTube, and that's it. But you know nothing about me. So this is a way for you guys to learn more about me, and hopefully you guys are entertained while listening to my commentary. Now, for this very first edition of Kinggoken Talks, I want to keep it simple, and I'm going to keep it simple by just talking about Storm 3. And what I want to talk about is overpowered characters. Now, in regards to overpowered characters, I want to know what characters do you guys consider to be the most overpowered in this game? Because you see, everyone has their own different opinion of what is overpowered. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I feel, or who I feel are the most overpowered characters in this game. So starting off, the first character I'm going to mention is Mifune, or how you say his name. He's basically the samurai. This guy, this guy is definitely one of the most overpowered characters in the game, and mainly because of his combos. Basically, if you get close to someone, mash circle as fast as you can, and you're going to win most of your matches. But if you can't win by doing that, do his jutsu attack, because he's invincible. He is invincible after, during his entire move. Even after he does it, he's invincible. So that basically makes him one of the most overpowered characters in the game. At least I think so. And that's probably why he hasn't been picked in any of my tournaments so far. And I've made 22 online tournaments for Storm 3, and I've yet to see anyone pick him. The next character I do want to mention is Hanzo. And for pretty much the same reasons as Mifune, basically. This guy has... his combos are very overpowered. Now, even if you chakra dash into his back while he's doing the combo, you're still going to get hit. And this has happened to me many times. I'm pretty sure it's happened to many of you guys as well. And that definitely makes him a threat. When you see a Hanzo player, you're definitely going to be in for a very tough match. It's simply because he's overpowered. It's not because the player that you're fighting is good, it's because the character itself is overpowered. Now, the next and final character I'm going to mention is the Yellow Flash Minato. Alright, this guy, it's not because it's an overpowered character, it's merely because of his instant awakening attack. Alright, I fought a few Minato players, basically, who just ran the entire match, went into the instant awakening, and spam that instant awakening attack as much as they can to try to win the match. And that is a very hard move to get away from. Yeah, you can see it coming, but if you don't block it, you're gonna get hit. And that move does a lot of damage, and all they have to do is just run from you. And I think that when Star Connect 2 was making this game, they definitely should have, thought about how players would use certain attacks or certain moves. When they're thinking about, because this game has online, obviously. When you make an online game, it needs to be balanced. And I think Star Connect 2, when they made this game, they weren't trying to make a balanced fighting game. They weren't trying to make like a competitive fighting game like Street Fighter or even Tekken. They were trying to make something that I think casual players can just pick up and play. And that works, and that's good and all, but when you make an online fighting game, it definitely needs to be balanced. It definitely needs to be balanced for it to be fun and for it to be competitive. And when it's unbalanced, like Storm 3, it's not as much fun playing online. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching this very first edition of Kinggoken Talks. And until next time, Kinggoken out.